March the 4th, we're at the Gulf Coast, or better yet, the Intercoastal Waterway, just north of Biloxi, Mississippi. Across the channel is the IP Casino. This is where the novel is going to start. One of the reasons for the trip was to make sure where I was going to have the novel kick off, and I needed to look at the geography to find out a couple of questions that I had, and this was a successful trip because the action is going to start in the poker room, and then it will move to this parking lot where the RVs are. I didn't play poker today because the tables are six-handed, and when you're playing no limit six-handed, you have to play a different game than I really want to. And I don't want to take a risk of the swings that are more wider in that kind of play. You'll eventually come out, but you can go up and down a lot more. But right across the road is the Intercoastal Waterway, and that grassy area you're looking at is where I will have the character make some decisions that lead him in the direction that the novel needs to take. Down the street is another casino. This has no poker, and so I'm not interested in it, but I just drove down to check it out, and we'll turn around. I won't even go in. In front of you is a casino that's on the Gulf Coast itself, and I was going to possibly use it as the beginning place of the novel, but I have decided that the IP is the place that we will start. The one you're looking at is called the Boulevard, and it's probably has the bigger poker room in town, and it's right on the bay, so it would have worked. But I think the IP, because the IP has that huge parking lot for people to park their campers in, and it'll be a better place to start the novel. All right, traffic jam again. However, it shouldn't be too bad. Maybe this road that we're going to turn on is Beach Boulevard, I think, or it parallels the Gulf of Mexico from Biloxi to Gulfport and beyond. So we'll take a little drive along the scenic highway. There's a lighthouse to keep you from running into any reefs that are in the median. But on the left, you see the Gulf of Mexico, and on the right, there are some stately homes. And of course, what's an ocean view without a palm tree? Whether the palm trees are native or not, the oak trees are more natural. However, we'll just drive along for a few seconds along the coast drive and enjoy the view. There's a convenience. You can cross the highway to the bridge without having to dodge traffic. All right, we're at the Walmart in Pass Christian, Mississippi. And this one is sort of famous in the culture, the van culture, because across that grassy lawn, right out in the distance, is the Gulf of Mexico, right from the Walmart parking lot. Of course, we're at dusk. Actually, the sun is well down, and it's pretty dark out here, so I don't know if you can see very much of the ocean, but in the morning we'll take another look at it, and maybe with the sunshine it'll pop a little more. All right, the next morning, what a view out the van window. Pretty nice thing to wake up to for not having a fancy hotel room. If you get a camper van, no matter how old it is, just know you will not have the worst one on the road. Hey, Louisiana, we're in another state. I've been to New Orleans twice, and that's one time too many, so I'm not going this time. We're even going to blast through Baton Rouge as fast as we can, because I don't like big cities and traffic jams. But maybe out here in the swamp we won't have as much chance for a traffic jam. And since we're in the swamp, we're going to run down and see how many people are fishing on a Saturday afternoon. The temperature's in the high 60s, so it's not too bad. On the left is the Swamp Visitor Center, and it's a Falaya Basin Visitor Center. That's where we'll eat lunch. There are lots of people taking advantage of this beautiful day to fish or go gator hunting. Even though the sign said no overnight camping, looks like there are a couple of bands that have set up shop. Maybe they're kayaking amongst the alligators. But there is the swamp, and it's a boat ramp to allow you to, or at least a channel through the swamp. And here's a gentleman whose bass boat is looking good. And if you bring your thousands of dollars bass boat and you forget your life jackets, they've got you covered. All right, lunchtime today we're having roast chicken and baked beans and French bread. I can eat one of those Walmart roast chickens for 2 or 3 days. Here at this Appalachia Basin Visitor Center, there are plenty of RVs taking advantage. Delta Downs horse race track. There's no racing on the weekends, Monday through Thursday only, and there's no poker here, but we'll stop and check it out. Oh, what's that sound? Oh, it's my generator. Yeah, the van's dead, and I don't think it's the battery, because the smart charger says the battery's full and fine. But check out this behavior. Look at the light on the right. See, if anyone knows what that little light means, because I can't find it anywhere on the internet, please tell me. But it must be a serious major electrical issue, because look at the dashboard. See those gauges bouncing every second or so? And now the van will do nothing other than those gauges will click and pop. So anybody has any idea, tell me. I'm actually going to be here for the next 2 nights. Security guard patrolling the parking lot is a true Cajun, and he says there are no good mechanics in this small town where the racetrack is located, and they're closed on Saturday and Sunday anyway. So he said it'd be all right to stay the 2 nights, and then Monday I can call AAA and have them tow me somewhere if we don't figure out what's wrong with it and can fix it ourselves. There is a parts house in Old Riley's here, so if anybody has any ideas and it's something maybe fuse wise or something that would be simple to fix, let me know. And if not, only bad thing is there's no poker here, and I'm not going to play slot machines, because that's a losing game. Maybe they've got a new player bonus, and I can try that. Anyway, I'll keep you updated.